Stay the hell away from me.
Reinfred Thomas. He taught you.
I know it. I mean,
He taught you for roughly 3 months in the hidden forest of Enchanted Red, after picking you up out of your village.
You know so much about me.
I know everything about you, but the fact of the matter is that I can let you know all of it.
Thomas.
You, pardon?
I mean, your friend here might know a little bit, and of course, remember, Rin, these may not be the same people, of course.
Wait.
And what does he mean?
Reinfred Thomas is a very famous name amongst arcanists, given of the amazing deeds the first one did, but it appears that a couple of you might already know all about that. Now, VR, would you like to know about your master, the things he's done, who he is?
I already know my teacher was a great man. I don't need to learn anything from you.
Okay. What about Crunk? Would you like his everlasting friendship? Would you like to make Iohan go away forever?
Stop that! He's my boy. Okay? Stop it.
those are some shitty proposals you got there, gamer. Really, you're losing your touch.
You know,
Did you spend all your fuel on Sir? Besides,
I think
where
he's
is he?
just feeling a little cornered because he's desperate to make a deal quickly before he's sent back to hell.
well, like I said, you make a deal. I will make a deal for the orb.
What would be the terms of the deal for the orb?
The deal for the orb, well, obviously, as per normal proposals for you guys, is that you send me to hell immediately afterwards, without any more pain inflicted.
I can honor that, absolutely. That
Yeah,
would be
why
it.
do you want to go back to hell?
But the problem is that you can't make the deal. You're a little at your limit.
I'm sorry, what?
You heard me.
Exorcist.
I'm sorry, what limit?
Don't worry about it. I'm sure you'll hear about it all
What
you want.
limit?
Now, Rin, however,
What?
if you were willing to make a deal, I mean, we might be able to get you out of here in a few minutes. You can go back to your little hubby back on the ship.
Fuck you.
Look,
I say to the demon.
you know, I'm very, very curious about why demons want to go back to hell, as if they were, weakened or dying if they stay on the material plane.
No, they
don't
don't.
Well, I suppose you'd have to question your sources, right? I mean, he didn't even tell you about the limit. Anyways.
What?
I'm just saying what I think.
What limit? I've
What are you
paid.
talking about?
I've paid every subsequent contract.
Every
Now
subsequent one, certainly.
But I wasn't inhibited from. I wasn't inhibited from engaging those contracts.
No, but something of this level, you might be a little too low in terms of your resources. Now, Rin, I'm sure that there are people who care about you very much and would like to see you come back.
I look over at Sable.
They can see me back when I can go back.
It would be a shame if there was a sea monster attack while you guys were down here, wouldn't there be?
You wouldn't dare.
It's a pretty nice
There.
network of associates you guys have built up on that ship. It would be
Fast. Are you insane?
be a shame if anything happened to it.
You son of a bitch.
The Paladin should be here in roughly 2 minutes. You've got your chance to make the deal before then.
Now wait a minute. You offered me a deal for information.
I did.
And
Well,
that's
I
with-
offered it to the party, but information, that's easy. We can go a low
That's-
price on that.
cheaper than the orb, but apparently it would still count against this limit,
Indeed it would.
even if it was paid off immediately.
It would be a real shame. Sir,
Yes.
You have been traveling down hallways for
I
what
was-
to you seems like hours.
I've been following the guidance, what my God would have, direction my God would have me take, or
Oh,
course he would have me take.
Oh, he's been telling you, and you've been running for what's actually been a few minutes, but what seems to you like hours.
Mm-hmm.
And oddly enough, you come up against a dead end.
I have a question.
Yes.
First. After first section happens, I have a question.
Okay.
So, I guess I'll cast guidance again.
Go
from
ahead.
here.
No Capra Demon, please.
Capra Demon, no.
Demon Capra.
8.
Which of those do you choose? You lose a spell, -1. What do you put yourself in a spot? Whichever one you want.
Him before. I hate Capra Demon.
Okay. Let's see what I have at the moment.
Remember, kiddies, we've got grace for cheap.
-1.
Okay. It points squarely at the door. In the top right, at a tile.
I check it.
Upon pressing it, it slides open and reveals another long hallway. You gonna go running down this hallway too?
Yes.
Okay.
I assume it's just a straight hallway without anything.
Not until the very, very end.
Alright.
Okay. Back to party proper.
Now, question.
Yes.
You remember I read about sea monsters on the back then in Norse, right?
Yes.
Now I have a question about how they work.
Okay.
Did this book say anything about them attract to blood on the water like a shark?
Huh. You know, it did. You know what? Actually, go and give me a spout lore.
Shit. All right.
About that lore, baby.
Whoa.
That's close. Something interesting in the current situation. They are attracted to blood, very much like sharks. However, they are intelligent.
You're intelligent, huh?
It is believed that some even have the capacity for speech.
And rumored of magic because they're intelligent, as I
Right.
remember.
But
That was clarified earlier about them.
but I wouldn't know anything about that. But the
Okay.
gamer looks around and says, "Look, just make a deal. Make a
I,
deal. You can all go back home,
Why
to
do we
your
have to tell you?
lovers."
I look.
I pull
look at him
the
with that-
key out from my under my dress and start kind of eyeing it, rubbing it between my fingers.
Well, it's probably a bad idea to do that down here. Pressure
Oh,
changes.
very much
What's
so.
that? What is that?
Oh,
Well, that's
just
her
a little
key.
trinket.
You could say it's
Okay.
the key to her heart.
Well, hard.
One
What
could say that.
the hell are you talking about?
Anyways, well, would you like to know? I could tell you.
No, because I can just ask Sable. Sable, what is that key?
I'm not going to tell you.
Why not?
I look at the
We can
gamer
talk about it later.
for a second with a very nice and friendly face. I mean a second. Sable, can you give me your dagger?
Which one?
Anyone could work.
Do this now, and I guarantee you that you will find a very, very empty ship when you go back.
You stop fucking with us.
He's not
Sable, I need-
fucking with us. He's threatening us.
I
I'm
need a
sorry,
dagger.
Ren. I can't in good conscience do that.
Either one would work. Just
And if you do anything to yourself here, well, that would just be spiteful. And you don't want to see me when I'm spiteful.
We really don't.
I mean, I'm reaching that point already.
A game,
But-
then.
yeah, maybe
For the location of the orb.
hate you.
For the location of the orb or the ability to get to it?
Can I go back to the dagger thing for a second there?
Clear distinction. What are you going to do with it, Ren? Or can you not tell me that?
Let's just say it's a surprise. I need to check something.
I trust you.
So
I hand over my obsidian dagger.
you find yourself over in the room by the study.
So I get the dagger. I go running outside and try to find Hycorax and ask him to come with me.
Where's High Corax at this time?
He stayed back with Aesop at the entrance.
Yeah,
Probably
that's
talking
right.
about elf
What are they
things.
doing? Like playing cards?
Hashtag just elf things.
When you see inferior races struggling for their stupid problems, just elf
It turns
things.
out that because, elves, one of them was actually a girl, and so... No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That's a little too into D territory for me. I'm just kidding.
How is that D territory? Pointy ears aren't D. That would be D to
no-
suggest that Wild Shape was involved.
Oh
By
God.
the way, it's not enough for me.
Sorry, not
So-
sorry.
Remember, TG is D light. Continue.
Yes.
Okay,
I don't know
so
about that.
I pick Hycorax. Do you want me to state my...
Hycorax says, yeah, what's going on?
High Corax is. Did your voice gone a little deeper?
I ask our friendly stoic elf. Have you ever talked with the sea demon?
A sea demon, you mean a sea monster?
A sea monster, sorry. That.
There are some elves that live out here in the ocean that I'm sure have talked to them. But me personally, no. I come from the north, and we don't really have much oceans up there.
Well, there's always a first time for everything. I grab his hand and I try to... I run with him outside. Where
just a
there's all the
question.
magical water.
High Corax, can you turn to a hippocampus?
Something like that.
Sweet man.
Hippocampus, that's basically a seahorse, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're sitting there cutting up the
It's
corpses,
exactly that.
the corpses of the sea lions back in the entranceway. So, no, you're still in the same room with VR.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood. I thought somebody got banished to a room.
And at this point, sir, you managed to get back to the room that they're in with the gamer.
How? From
the
from-
door with from the hallway with the study.
Okay.
Welcome back,
My
holy man.
Well,
My
I'll-
lord, you appear well! And I go over to him and I fawn over him, I suppose.
I just look incredibly depressed.
Are you alright? Your armor, it's lost its sheen.
they are not now.
What happened?
Sir makes his way back to the room with the demon and stares at him.
Look, holy man, Sir 14th.
He kneels and grabs the bloodied pages of the book.
I can clean those for you. One condition. Make a deal. Or game. I prefer
Make it-
game, but deals are quicker and easier, and I'm sure you want to find out all about the origins of your order and its eventual downfall.
Do it,
Downfall,
sir. It's
has-
not worth it.
as if. Sir slowly walks into his room. He has one hand on the pages, the other one using the halberd as a walking stick.
Look,
He looks around the room. What's the room that the demons in look like?
it looks like a kind of a servant staging area. There are a couple tables with a little bit of a... Sorry, just verifying here. There's a few chairs and tables set up with decanters of liquid and food and such. He says, listen, if you kill me, I promise you I will level this place. You will never find Arrow again. You will never find the orb. And I will plague this region for years.
Oh,
So stay your hand. I have business.
so
Sir, don't test him, please.
you're getting down there, aren't you?
Right. Is he talking to me?
No, I'm talking to Neiman. So you're getting down there, aren't you?
A little bit. Assuming it's necessary, of course. We'll come back here in one moment. Fabled. You and Rin, Rin and Hycorax, you go running out into the sea tunnel, where very obviously there is a long, against the drop-off, long pattern of scales coming close to the tunnel at that point. Are you going to toss one of the sea lions in?
Yeah.
Is it dead?
As soon as you do, the blood kind of spreads outward, as blood does in water, and the scales begin moving. In such
I
a
ask Hygorax to raise his spear just in case.
way. He raises it and he lifts it. One second, guys.
So was the sea lion dead or alive?
Cliffhanger!
Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Oh dear. So this is a
Oh,
precarious position we have ourselves in.
It is.
yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
The scales begin moving, as if the head is dragging the rest of the body behind it. And out of the darkness, after the rest of the tail moves in the darkness, you see a very, very large head come into view. For a point of reference, you are about the size of one of its teeth.
So this is pretty much Godzilla.
Awesome.
And it looks very much like, say, an oriental dragon, with the mustache and the scales. And he said, and from a very loud voice that kind of vibrates the tunnel, it
So
says,
it's a Yaralo. Okay.
"What are you here for?"
I'm not going to lie and I'm going to say it's intimidating, but I'll say this much to the creature. Are you being enslaved or coerced by the demon inside this castle?
Not until he calls for me.
And does that deal, and I mean, does that, would you like to fix that?
Well, unless you can find some way to make 24 hours go faster, I doubt you could. Small one.
So, you lost a game with it.
Sure.
Great. What if I told you I could help you break free from him?
Well, I'm on the hook for 24 hours of service, during which time I cannot be harmed. So, I don't see what you could do for me, unless you are a demon in disguise.
Not really, I don't want to be. But I think I have an idea.
Well then, I suggest you get to the point before
Sea
I get
monster,
hungry.
you have a name, right?
My name is very, very, very long, as is appropriate. You can call me by what the former natives of this island call me, which was Zimix.
Demix. Alright, great Demix. I want... If I gain your freedom, would you do me a favor? A very, very, very small one.
I'm sure I could do that
Ultimate power.
if you could prove that I have my freedom.
Good. All right, I'm going to try to gain it with the gamer. As the type of game, as the type of way with the gamer.
So you're saying you want to sublet my contract?
What are you doing? Don't do this.
Uh,
This is everything that you don't stand for.
Aren't we not there?
Well, you guys stayed in the room with the gamer.
Yeah.
Okay. So we still there. We're still.
You guys hear loud voices from outside, but it's very indistinct.
This is going on like while we were talking to the gamer still, I think.
yeah.
Sarah will
So,
go to Vare and just whisper something in his ear.
I can't promise you anything, but I'll try. Let's just say we have a deal, right? Great, Demix.
You try, and we'll see.
Right. Thank you, Hycorex. We need to enter.
Hycorex is just in awe of this beast in front of him, and he kind of slack-jawedly walks back into the room.
Okay.
The gamer's back in there. Back to where the rest of the party is. They say, the gamer says, well, it looks like the strongest, in terms of her body, is looking to suborn my authority. Which is,
No.
I'm
I just
sure
want to
as
make a deal.
you, holy man, can be sure, is very annoying.
Rin, don't do this.
I gave Sable's dagger back. Thank
Ren,
you. I didn't need it, but thank you anyways.
You're welcome. Rin, what did you do?
Ren, what are you
Doing?
thinking?
How does a game of rock, paper, scissors sound? I tell the gamer.
Ren,
You don't want to do that.
don't
what are
do
the-
That can be
this.
a game of skill. You don't
What-
want to challenge him to a game of skill.
What are the stakes?
I know you have the sea monster Demix bound to your will. Where are they?
For a day, when I call upon it and activate it, yes.
So yeah,
Rin, you
I'm going
genius.
to play again for that.
So
I'm
you're
going
gonna
to play for
you're going to play for 24 hours of service from the sea
Rin.
monster.
Rin, we don't want to fight you, okay?
No, we wouldn't. She wouldn't be serving him. The dragon would be serving her.
But you see, that's the thing.
No, I don't want the dragon to serve me. I just want it not to serve you.
I see. So you're wishing to just completely render my contract with him null and void.
Basically, I just want you to not control the sea monster.
But if you risk losing, you'll risk our friendship null and void. You'll have to fight for this guy. Don't you understand?
In return, if you lose, as I'm sure you will, I get 24 hours of service from you.
Ren, don't do this.
Don't do this.
Sable,
We don't
any
want to
idea?
fight you.
Any idea, Sable?
My idea is that you don't do this. You find another way, or if you absolutely must, don't challenge him to a game of skill. You're
Gotta be
better
another way,
off
man.
going for odds.
They are.
What paper,
Gal-
scissors?
He wouldn't want this.
Vare, Sable, Ren,
But
go check that door and magic wall.
let Vayar do it. He knows better. I have a question regarding your games, if you don't
How do we
mind.
not know how to-
Certainly.
Do they count against the limit?
Games do not. That is my jurisdiction only. Unless you bet parts of your soul, of course.
Of course not.
Which you can't do anyways. So,
No, I
Continuing
can't.
I'm not going near a magical wall until we resolve this.
Vare,
not
don't be a fool. Listen to me.
Vayar, do what Sir says before he does something reckless, please. He's right in
Okay.
this case. We need to find our way through that door. And if
I
nobody
grudgingly-
else is going to make a deal for it, then
I grudgingly take out my wand and staff and start going
Well,
over the walls.
I'm going. I sadly cannot. I sadly cannot give you. I don't want to give you that, rather. But I have something that might interest you instead. Of
That
20
be
auto series of simple mortal. What about an item of unlimited magical power?
And what is that?
An item of unlimited magical power.
Now,
Yes.
we're going to have to go over that. When you say
You know, I
unlimited, do you mean the magical power in
I
it
will
is
not-
unlimited? Meaning I can
Yes.
use it for any purpose I want? Or is it something like an inscrutable power source, where it's always putting out one of the same thing?
As far as I understand, it's just unlimited magic.
I see. Could you produce this object for me?
Rin, what are you talking about?
What?
Exactly, what are you talking about? Item of unlimited power?
What did you say? Hey, what did you say?
He's turning to the dark side, everyone.
I mean,
I think we might be breaking
I
up a
didn't
bit,
hear you.
possibly.
could you produce this object for me?
In fact, I have it on my backpack.
You see,
I mean, I could show it to you. I could show it to you, but where's the thrill of that? I thought you were a demon of taking risks.
the problem with that is I don't want to end up with something like, what do I have in my backpack?
Well, it's a gamble. I can assure you I'm not lying.
I'm sure you wouldn't. Anyways,
Oh wait.
sure.
Is the gamer? Oh, sure.
You framed it in such a way that I'm interested in it. Now,
Great.
if you lose that item. But you will also lose your ability to deal with items like that.
Deal.
Rin,
Sarah
don't.
steps out the room at this point.
Okay.
Might I propose something that might be a little more palatable, Rin?
That
Sarah,
seems perfect for me. I'm not going
Instead
to.
of
I'm not going,
playing... Oh,
I don't even going to negotiate the stakes. That
Sarah,
seems perfect for me.
okay, Sheets. Sarah's
Yes.
immediately going to that magic wall in the room with arrow and cast guidance. One last time, maybe?
Certainly go ahead and type it.
It's going to be painful. Okay,
So close. No cigar.
I lose the spell.
Okay. Guidance points you to a small hole in the upper right
Check.
of
Alright,
the wall.
check it, work it, stick something in, tweak it, monkey bar, whatever.
You
use
managed
it, break it, fix it.
Pop it.
technologic. Anyways, you managed to get it open just wide enough to reveal a room with, from what you can tell from your limited viewpoint, has the small edge of a podium in it. Seems very familiar to you.
I can't get it open anymore.
Not really. The border came away in that small area, but not much else.
Could you use a hand here?
I'm right there, man.
Now, you want to make a game. In return, I get this object of magical power if you lose, and if I lose, I cannot enact the 24 hours of service I require from Zimixala Monophos.
Rin, be very Oh. No, Rin, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I see what you're doing, and don't do it. It's not worth the risk. You will lose.
You see-
He's just trying to screw with you.
This
I think it's pretty clear. Is he lying to me about the...
Instead of negotiating for
lying to
this, why not negotiate for just the safety of the ship? That's what you actually want, and that should be cheaper. Lower stakes.
You see, I had a little talk with this sea demon, and I think I have another idea.
Sea demon, she says. That's not a sea demon.
Sea monster. Oh, fuck.
We need to see a
See,
sea
we'll see.
hag.
I'm just saying, you don't want to offend him, do you? He's got very large ears.
I don't want to offend him.
Does he have large?
Hell, I like him. I like him better than you, at least.
Yes.
Can I use an adventure gear to get something out, like a crowbar, something that'll make it easier to break the thing open?
Like a crowbar?
Yeah.
Halberd.
Okay.
I would say you could probably do it with your halberd, but you'd probably break your halberd in the process.
So
No.
can I pop a crowbar out of my adventuring gear?
Sure,
Okay.
but it's going to require a fine point at certain points. By that I mean a bladed object.
Okay. And now I can use the dagger for points where it needs a fine point.
All right, that's fine. You begin the slow work of tearing down the wall.
And I throw another crowbar to Vayar and say, "Hurry up!"
Yes, my lord. And I support 14th and what he's doing.
We could play over under or 20 bones. I know you played that.
I actually did.
Or I know you did.
Best of 3?
Sure. Go ahead and roll.
How many dice?
Just one. That's all you need.
Ugh, I can just feel the chill of the DM. Ugh, it's horrible.
Okay, here goes. 9. Fuck.
One for me. Go ahead.
1 for you, indeed.
Oh, damn you, cheats!
Roll well, Ren.
Come on, Rin. Knock it out of the park,
Oh,
baby.
God. There's still a 10% chance it.
Oh! Oh, man.
One for you. Go ahead and roll.
That is a statistical anomaly.
Are you okay?
You all right
I think
there?
so.
You wanna take a breath there for a moment?
We need a break.
Huh?
Did he roll? Can I just
Captain
not see
Sanders
it?
hooking up with me.
No, he didn't that I can see.
Okay.
I can't see.
I think that was just a
Oh.
delayed reaction to the
Oh.
one.
Okay. One for you. Go ahead and roll.
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
Guys, wish me
Oh.
luck.
Do it.
Oh,
Yes!
Face it,
Come
dice
on.
gods.
Hey, just remember,
Now let's see.
Praise to the dawn.
10% chance.
there is still a 10% chance.
Praise the dawn.
chance.
Praise her. Praise her.
Oh,
Oh, hey.
Oh!
Real shit. He says,
I hear it.
good job. I will not take your decanter of endless tea from you.
I knew he saw through it.
Where's pride?
I don't care if you saw through it. I only care that the second part of my plan starts now.
That's fine. From now on, I will not activate my 24 hours.
Yeah. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
No, that's a good thing.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Why not?
It's not a good thing.
How's Sir doing with the wall?
You got the first row out.
How much
I didn't
further?
realize it fast
I have
enough.
I have some. Sir, I have something to ask of you.
Sir's in the other room.
Yeah, he's way over there.
Oh,
He's over at
I go.
We can't hear any
I go
of this.
to look
can
for
we,
sir.
sir?
I go to look for sir.
Sir, yeah, he's over in Aaron's room. The gamer says to Sable, you got it, didn't you?
Yes, I did. That was well played,
As always.
as always.
Motherfucker. What's going on?
I don't even know what you guys are saying.
AdrianVite.jpg.
How much longer does it look like before I get through the wall sheets?
Well, you've got the first row out, the top row there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you go through another couple rows. You seem like you might be able to wedge a person in there.
Okay. I
Okay, I go to look for stuff.
I tell Bear, go in, look for it, bring it back out, quick.
Light, illuminate, and I cast it on my hand.
All right,
Um,
make the roll.
Hey, by the way, guys, I just wanted to let you know this picture is relevant.
Oh dear.
I don't even know what.
Yeah. I slump my way after Rin and kind of tug on the back of her robe a bit.
I boost Bear through the hole.
Rin, you lost.
What?
Is he about to drop a nuke?
We just dropped the nuke. The only thing holding the sea monster back from attacking the ship was the gamer. By releasing him from the gamer service, he's no longer bound.
Which means he's independent.
Which means he's going to kill everyone.
No.
You know, Sable, there's times in your life where you have to trust your life to a giant monster.
Are you really certain that the monster's going to... Did you speak with it?
The
Yes,
gamer very smugly walks in and he says,
In any-
well, I like your theory. I really do. That definitely plays well into my plan, but unfortunately, you're wrong.
I'm wrong or she's wrong?
Well, both of you are wrong for going against me in the first place. But in this situation, I activated my 24 hours of control the second you came in after talking to it.
What?
As soon as you won, I said that from then on, I would not activate my 24 hours of control.
Exact words. Oh, that's even worse. I'm still not sharp enough yet.
What does this mean, Sable? Talk to us.
They are. You're through a wall. You can't talk to them.
Oh, telepathic link? No, I don't have telepathy.
Well, I would feel like they're out in the hallway at this
Yeah,
point.
but I sent Bear through the wall to look for it, the orb.
Yeah, that's true. So I'm kind of...
Through the wall.
Yeah, there was a hole. Remember?
You see, there was a hole, but I remember me saying, if you want to get a person through it, you got to take out 2 more rows.
Oh, I thought you said it was enough room you could squeeze someone through. Okay. So, how long
So
till we
you're
get
still
to
working on it, and they're out in the hallway.
Okay. Stop searching for Sarah and just go outside to see where the monster is.
I am a person of my word. I said that if you played a game, I wouldn't destroy everything that you know and love.
Exact words.
So luckily for you, the ship will remain unmolested.
Thank God. Still,
What about the
that
people
was
on
just
it?
a side part of my plan.
The people on it should be fine,
All
Should
of
be.
them?
as far as I'm aware.
All right. All right. You'll have to forgive my suspicion.
Well,
Well, I suppose you won't have to forgive anything.
well, I mean, I do recall a very, very young girl walking into a tower some miles away, being very suspicious then, too.
She wasn't wrong, was she?
No, she's never been wrong this whole time. Guess that's why they call it free will. Now, while your holy monk here continues hammering away at a wall, would any of you like to make a deal for the key to get into this door?
What happens to somebody that hits their limit?
Well, all debts are collected.
Ah, all outstanding debts, I see.
Exactly.
Understood.
That would definitely be a case of not being able to finish your job.
Yes, it would.
Well, he's back in Arrow's room.
I know, and I followed Rin, who followed Sir. So
No.
I
Zimix-
missed Abel's comment. Sorry.
Zimix is not out there anymore. He is completely gone.
But yeah, I will go with I will go with Rin in this case, though I can walk.
Okay. Again, the trick of blood to call him out.
Nothing. The blood just kind of drifts off out into the water.
He's under the control of the gamer. He's not going to do anything the gamer doesn't want. And you shouldn't assume that the gamer isn't aware of what you're trying.
A mighty storm.
Assuming you can hear us. Okay, he can't hear us.
He cannot hear us. He will be right back. The gamer walks out there. He says, "Look, again, do you guys want to get in there with the orb? I'll give you the key right now. Just play a game."
You should keep talking to Sable.
That can't be the only way.
Well, it's probably not. I mean, your holy man is beating down the wall to it. Of course, it would be a shame if anything happened to move the orb.
Can demons even offer anything that's not possible by mortal means?
Of course. That's our whole deal.
No, it isn't. Plenty of bargains are struck for things well within the realm of mortals.
Of course, but that's because they're small-minded.
Fair enough. Never mind.
Okay,
Can you hear us okay?
hello?
Hello?
We can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Yes.
We can hear you, but we can't see you.
I can hear you loud and clear.
Good.
You can see me? I just
We
it's
cannot
low
see you.
again.
Negative, we can't see you.
No visual.
You've gone dark.
Negative visuals.
Well, I'll
Bad.
turn down.
Okay, that's fine. We got to see
there.
your lovely
Anyhow.
face for once. Anyways, continuing on.
Oh, my face is lovely.
Did you catch what
Anyhow,
the gambler said?
What did the gambler say? What did he say?
He restated his offer for a deal for the orb if we ever want to actually, or for the key, sorry, if we ever actually want to find it. And then clarified that demons can, in fact, offer things that mortals aren't capable of, meaning it could be impossible for us, strictly speaking.
Okay. I'll just, as I said, I'll go outside and try to lure the...
Oh yeah,
Game
he's
operator.
not coming.
Oh, yeah, that failed already.
I guess he left. Okay, that's better than having it kill everyone.
He did promise.
Don't
He's
tempt
man of
him.
his word.
Everybody
Yeah.
and
His
the
word.
ship should be fine.
Yes, they should. Now,
No.
say, well, what do you think about just leaving this place and come back later?
I think
Here,
I
you
think we
hold
should look
that-
for Gallus.
You hold that thought, and he goes walking back into the room with Arrow.
Rin, I'm not sure Gallus was on the ship.
What do you mean? What reason would we have to leave the ship?
Exact words. He promised the safety of everybody on the ship, but if Gallus wasn't on the ship when he said that,
He has no reason to leave the ship.
well,
He's conspiring with. Oh no! It's
Oh,
frozen!
no!
Frozen is happening!
No, so he goes walking out. The
Okay,
gamer comes walking into the room. You're about halfway through the second column at this point. He says, "Hey, just wanted to let you know. You continue breaking down that wall. Your friend here is never going to wake up."
Is that so?
Yeah.
Sir puts his halberd down
If only
And
there
like a
was somebody
cane.
out there.
and looks at Vader and says, "Keep working," and looks back at the gamer. And why is that?
Can't see you.
Well, you could say that there are a lot of reasons for that.
Can you?
Well, how about you be a little bit more forthcoming if you want to get something out of it?
Well, let's put it this way. Let's play a simple game of 20 bones, like your friend just did. I'll give you the key. But if you lose, I get 24 hours of service from you.
You take the service of a man like me too lightly.
Fine, I can make it 12 hours. Even 5, if that is what you so wish.
You really put me in the same level as a normal human.
No, of course
Come
not.
now.
That's why I'm willing to give you the orb for merely 24 hours of service.
I will not serve you.
Well, that's a shame. What about you,
Do not
VR?
talk to VR. VR, keep working on the wall.
Yes, of course. Don't interrupt a man at work. You annoying shit.
Alright.
Uh,
Alright, gamer.
is Sable even the same place where Bayar is?
Oh, they're about to. Well, I'm guessing she brought you.
Hell no, I'm not going. I'm going to go back to check on the ship. Or
Alright,
everyone.
gamer. You made a good play. Sable? You still in here?
Yes. I'm right here. I'm looking at the gap at the door, trying to assess how big it is.
Now the question is, am I there?
Well, do you want to be?
Because I have
Did you go there?
well,
Yeah,
I thought
should
you
go
said-
there.
uh,
here.
after all the things Sable said, no.
You're on your way back. Unfortunately, when you get back to the trapdoor, the rope is cut.
Well, I have adventuring gear, so
What are you gonna do? Throw a grappling hook up there?
Do I have a-
What you
I-
gonna do? What, you
Yeah.
chicken?
well,
Well, he does
Yeah.
have adventuring gear,
it's
and
a
grappling
reasonable
hook
part
would
of
be.
adventuring gear. It's
Oh,
a
of
reasonable
course.
part of
I'm
adventuring gear.
sorry. The smugness of the gamer is getting to me. That was a serious question. Are you
Yeah.
are
Out of
you going to throw a
character.
grappling hook up there?
Yeah,
Alright,
so I'm
gamer.
going to
You're not
that.
smug. You're not smug.
Before throwing the grappling hook, I just chug a lot of the tea
Okay.
to see if it counts me. It's not working probably.
Your heart's going at least 200 miles an hour. Give
So
me
yeah,
give me a defy danger plus your dex.
yes. 9.
Great.
Not
Now-
as great as it should be.
you can get the grappling hook up there and climb your way up. However, right as you reach the top, the grappling hook will fall in. Or I'm sorry, the grappling hook will break, leaving your compatriots down there once again. Or
Uh-huh. Or
you can let's put it this way: you cannot get up there. That's the easy way to put it. You get up there, but you're going to leave your teammates behind, or you can just not get up there.
If Rin can handle herself, man. I don't know.
But that's the important thing. Would Ren leave her teammates behind?
considering they could just do the same thing I did, and
We don't have the
No.
fly spell.
We do
Well-
have grappling hooks, presumably.
Let's
Do it?
let's
Yeah.
let's hope nothing causes them to use all their adventuring gear before they leave.
Sir,
What'll it be, Ren?
to be honest, she's not. If I make an in-character comment, she's not thinking right at this moment.
Yep.
She's a little
Sir-
too worried about
She's
Sir-
it.
gonna,
sir-
she's gonna climb on up.
Sir would say go. Sir would say go.
Godspeed, Ren.
Good, good,
Yep.
good. We'll come back to you in a minute, Ren.
About the gap in the door,
The gap in the wall, yes.
Or, sorry, the gap in the wall. Is it big enough to shove a human skull through intact? Yet?
We're talking like a 2 times. Like,
Presumably, yes, since it's almost...
My skull is not double-sized.
Yeah, it's about
Slight
too
increase.
small to squeeze through, so
It's
I would
still a
assume
little
it's
bit
enough
too
for the
small.
head, but not enough for the shoulders.
You could
Right.
probably get the head through.
I have a bad suggestion, which I'm sure the paladin will be perfectly fine with. Would you like to hear it?
What
the
is
body
it,
mode?
Sable?
Well, if I put a healing potion in my mouth and put my head in the gap in the wall and you shove me through, breaking most of my ribs, when I hit the floor on the other side, it should break the potion in my jaw and drop it right down my throat, repairing the damage very painfully.
No,
Or-
Sable.
Or you could just play 20 bones for the key.
Sable, I can't
Name your
let you...
stakes.
Sable, I can't let you do this. Gamer,
You can't
You-
stop me. And I just
Gamer,
turn and head
you-
back to the dining room.
you have a game under a set condition.
And what is that condition?
making deals with Cube.
I'm waiting, holy man. What's the condition? He can't handle it.
You leave everyone else I know out of it, and
Cool.
do not exert your power until our game is done. Except
Well-
for our game.
Well, that's actually something that comes with all my games. But sure, what's the game?
Alright.
Don't make it a duel to death.
Well, that would be...
That'd be dumb as hell.
It would be
Yes.
dumb.
But I'm not there, so I can't say anything.
10 ornaments. 3 are correct.
Oh, God.
Oh, I heard you talk about this game. This game needlessly complicated. Very dumb, and I don't think your deity would stand for it.
No. I'm done
That's
after
very-
this game.
I see you're done completely. Well then.
So-
Honestly, give it a moment, because I'm sure that your friend over there would play better stakes.
No.
So give me one
No.
moment. Sable,
You either get this game and say yes now, or you will not get me to agree to this again. I only make this offer to keep them out.
you see, problem with that is that you're going to do one of those big holy things that you always do, that you types always do. I'm going to take the quick and easy bet. Sable,
Yes.
Sable, don't.
I'll let
I'm
you,
not... I'm in the dining room, so...
I'll be right back. And he goes walking out towards the dining room. Remember,
Sir pursues.
no more bricks.
Well,
He walks into the dining room and says, all right, what are the stakes?
Sable, don't do this. I can.
Why don't you tell me not what to do?
For once.
Sir. Sable,
What? I'm willing to listen if you have something to say that isn't based on your goddamned moralism.
I'll do the game for you. Whatever game you want to put, I'll be the one putting that forward instead
Why?
of you. You have
Why?
enough on your shoulders as is.
This game is nothing on my shoulders, honestly. This isn't a drop in the bucket, sir.
It's all right.
Please, if you have... Would you just listen for a moment?
Yes.
Okay. As far as I know, You are a man of principle. I may not agree with those principles. I may not respect or understand those principles. And I'm very, very slowly getting the sense to realize that principle in and of itself matters as much as order does in some ways. So, please, I've already given up on mine. I don't exactly have a lot left to lose. The better value proposition is for me to just cut a quick deal with him that won't piss him off and won't test him in a way that might
You should listen to
have
her.
interious consequences for me, all right?
You
This
should
is
listen.
actually the easy way out. Please understand that.
I mean, you of all people, sir, should want to end this on good terms with me. I mean, the Holy's resting site is very, very nearby to the coast if you take into a question of scale.
Are you threatening? My God.
I'm threatening nothing.
That is one threat you can never make.
I'm not threatening, I promise you. I'm just saying you should think. You're a thoughtful person. I can see that. You love your horse. I mean, goodness knows, Oris is right there on the coast. But remember, free will is free will, and you both are blessed with it. You can both make your choices. But, like I said, I have to take the easy way. That's what I am. So, Sable, what are your stakes? I'll let you choose, since you seem to be so well aware of what little you have left.
Well, obviously, the stakes for the game would be the key.
Okay, and
If-
you lose.
Well, one thing, can you tell me that the key is necessary to getting to the orb? Is that a question you can answer freely?
Your holy man seems to think so.
I do not think so.
So you don't think that opening the door into the room you were trying to break into, which you seem to be so well aware of where the orb is.
You've already threatened to move it.
I would definitely move it if you were to cheat your way into the room. But I told you I'm willing to give the orb if somebody played a game, and somebody did. So
So you're willing to gamble for the orb itself, on
Well-
the condition that we return you unmolested?
the ability to, yes, the ability to get to the orb and do whatever you want to it.
I see.
Which, and he kind of reaches into a jacket and pulls out a very ornate key. Looks very much like a rose.
Mm-hmm. Bent or not bent?
It is not bent.
I see.
With the handle being the bud itself and the tooth of the key being the thorns.
Mm-hmm. Well, unfortunately, I'm not entirely sure what I should offer. I don't know how highly you value that key, sir.
Well, for you, mere pits. We'll say the little book you have in your bag. The book, shall we say, about subordinates?
I'm afraid I can't offer that freely.
Well, that is a shame, isn't it?
It is.
I mean, especially given the symbolic authority behind it.
Purely symbolic, isn't it?
I wouldn't say that. Nothing's purely symbolic.
It is for me, at this point.
So, back to you, holy man. 24 hours of service. In return for the key. The key will open the door to the orb.
I will not make any service to you for just a key.
In 24 hours, you could kill us all.
He could kill a lot of people in 24 hours.
Yes, he could.
Depending on where I put him.
No matter what deal we make, you are aware I die after this.
I'm sorry, what? What do you mean you die after this?
That's a concern you
Hey,
say, Bo.
that's another story for another time, and we can come back to that. You
Sir,
two
if
can
you're in
compare.
danger of immediate death, don't cut a deal.
You two can compare stories, sob stories later. I'm aware at the end of your 24 hours that it's very likely that your god would strike you down.
Sir, is there anything I could perform in a foreign land that would obligate you to attack and attempt to slay me immediately?
Well, besides the things you've already done?
I've been gifted with a special order that I obey the land of the land's laws rather than our laws.
Understood. So, that being said, what law of this land would I have to break that hurts as few people as possible that would warrant a death penalty from you?
Well, this land particularly, there's nothing. I don't believe in the death penalty.
Damn it. Poor choice of word. So much for that idea.
Now, gamer,
Correct.
I am willing to do this under the condition of
Here,
what?
how about I put it this way? Not 24 hours of service. I would have you kill one being. Any one being in all of creation that you would be able to kill. Rin, you managed to get all the way up to the top of the trapdoor.
Just that. I mean, I
Well-
said I run towards the ship.
You're sprinting towards the ship. You get to the landing on the boat, and you can see the ship from there, and the ship looks perfectly fine, untouched even.
Do I see any other boat there?
You don't.
Oh, good. Do I see any boat nearby?
It looks like there are a few fishing boats out by the main ship.
They are ship's boats.
I'm sorry, boats are very small boats. Ship is the large ship.
I mean, yeah, but are these boats of our ship, or these are just random boats?
Yeah, you
that
can
were there?
actually see a couple of crew members. They look towards you on the shore and wave.
Okay, so I run towards them. I'm trying to catch my breath. I say,
What, are you having the people in the boat paddle you out there?
Huh?
All right, so you've got the two
No,
dudes sitting there in the boat that rowed you out here, right?
no. First of all, I want to talk to them.
And they say, "What's going on? You guys coming back soon?"
Are you guys alone here? Is there anyone else from the ship here?
There shouldn't be.
You two guys are alone, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back to the ship. I need something to tell the captain. Things, sea monster, danger. I need to talk to Orsipantes, Sico. Captain Orsipantes, Sico.
All right.
And
All right.
And most important of all, is Dallas on the ship?
I guess we've been here for like the past 5 hours. We don't know.
Let's go back to the ship.
Okay.
I believe we need to make this quick. So give me a pair of oars.
Okay then. And you go tearing back to the ship.